And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. The largest bank in the country says they're done letting their customers use buy now, pay later services with their credit card accounts. Starting October 10th, Chase credit card customers will not be able to pay for installment plans from companies such as Klarna, Affirm, and of course Afterpay. Dr. Dietrich von Biedenfeld with Houston Community College is here back again to talk about this major change. So why would they take this move?
We always know follow the money. This goes with politicians and it goes with financial institutions. While they may be hiding under the altruism of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, they are not. This is the idea that somebody may be using their credit mechanism to rack up points or dollar spend and then avoid interest payments by paying their credit card in full, but also then transferring any future payments to Affirm or Klarna, any of these shopping entities, because if you might pay them
competition
in full, it's competition. Additionally, shielding debt. So bankruptcy laws, I mean, we've got various chapters of it, almost as many chapters as a long book. And in that sense, they want to be sure that they control all of your debt, they control all the interest for the profitability, but also that prioritization and primacy in any security associated with debt. So they don't want to shield your debt by having to go through other creditors who may have some interest before them if they need to start seizing assets.
And when you talk about Klarna and buy now, pay later, it's not on the books like a credit report.
Absolutely.
It is with that individual company, and so no one is able to point it out and say they have this debt or I want this paid.
And you really have to think about financial institutions like the tentacles of an octopus. I mean, at the end of the day, they're not just interested in your small interest payments. You're thinking to yourself, this is 5% of my income. This is 10% of my income. No, they don't care about your $200 interest payment each year because they've got billions and trillions of dollars elsewhere. What they care about is access to your data. And that's where we have these investigations into certain rates being charged for people based on their area code, right? So we have these investigations now into how credit card companies and other financial institutions, just like we had historically with redlining and other institutional practices, how are the credit companies using your geography or demography to assess higher interest rates?
So I don't think most people knew or know that they use your area code or where you live for credit.
Absolutely. And so in this sense, one of the challenges, exactly as you mentioned with the buy now, pay later, is they're removing some of this information. They're taking some of the financial value and keeping it in their system. So Klarna may say, oh, this is a no interest loan if you pay it back in time. Yes, if you don't pay it back in time, they make some money. Hooray. But there's also the risk, that gamble that you won't pay it back. So what are they really capitalizing on? Your data, your information. Facebook, same thing. Oh, it's free. It's not free. So in that same way, these financial institutions want to claw back a lot of that control, not only of the interest payments, but also of your personal data, especially your spend history, your spending habits, and where they can target you with other certain promotional products.
Right now, Chase is public with it. Do you foresee other credit card companies saying, no, you can't use us, the springboard of this buy now, pay later?
Well, tragedy of the commons. If you could put a cow on, I'm going to try to put two cows on. We even see Southwest falling into the mold, right? They weren't even immune from this idea of, wait a second, we could get a few more dollars if we charge for extra leg room. 50 years later, even Southwest Airlines is jumping on the bandwagon. So it is inevitable that financial institutions are going to say, well, if JP Morgan Chase is making an extra $5, we need to get on the bandwagon.
All right. Dr. Dietrich von Biedenfeld, Houston Community College, thank you for joining us. And that wasn't 30 seconds, Malia.